Alright, so the last video I said we would be playing League to get Jecht Shot 2. Little did I know, Jecht Shot 2 is now in the tournament. So we're going to go for it. The next 3 games will exclusively be we need to get Jecht Shot 2. We're going against the Bhed Psychs, it looks like. So yeah, it shouldn't be hard. They've got Nimrook with high risk on. That is a very bad idea. But yeah, Jecht Shot is the #1 prize. So, I mean, there's not much they can really do. Because it's not top scorer. They can't score more than me. All I need to do is win a game. And if you haven't seen these videos before, I don't lose many games. I think I've lost like 1 or 2 since I started this series. Which is actually very disappointing. That makes me sad. I didn't want to lose any games, but you know what happens. The perfect Blitzball team shouldn't lose games, but when I first got these people, they weren't always the perfect people. Yeah, since I started with it, I always really start out with some passing here because I want to get my defense up really high, especially Mifri, just because she gets higher speed the more she does, and I need her at least 67. That should be her max. Plus she gets really good stats, which is always good. You know what? I actually thought I was something kind of cool. I was going to make a video demonstrating the different formations. I could just play the entire game as a flat line and just have forwards. That would actually be a really, like, three midfielders and 2 forwards. That would actually be a really good idea. That kind of changes the way Blitzball is played right there. Huh. Decisions. He's got 63 speed, so Shu can't really catch up. I mean, she can, obviously, but she's not very good at it. That's one with attack 3. Don't. Oh, God, that sucks. We should be good, though. 1 goal is all we really need. And even halved, he has 27 shoot, or it's like 24? It should be 24. 23 actually, sorry. Because he is a base of 48, I believe. Or 43 or 47. I know nothing about my team, just so you know. Let's see if I was right for 23. Oh, I was. Beautiful. And we're going to go for another shot on goal. I'm just going to try and just open up this lead here. Just make sure that they cannot get back from this. I cannot not get Jecht Shot 2. It's a very important technique. Probably won't use it often, but it's definitely one of the techniques that if you have Tidus, you gotta have Jecht Shots, just because they're useful when you do need them. Like if you're behind, it eliminates 3 people in front of you. It's pretty brutal. Oh man, let's go for it. Repeat. And now I'm actually going to pass to Mifri. My Fury over there. At 46 shoot, she is a beast. She can probably shoot right now and make it. I should test it, but I won't. That's honestly why I'm thinking about this midfielder idea. Mostly because Mifri has some crazy shoot. And she also has good attack, good pass. She's better. She would be better than Navguado as center if she had 60 speed right now, but she doesn't. And I like him as midfielder just because of his speed. Speed is the most important stat in the entire game, in my opinion. See, her pass is pretty much on par with his pass. The only difference is she has higher shoot and endurance and lower speed. Got some real passing going on here. And this should finish up the first half with some good old passing games. Pass to Navguada mostly because he hasn't been getting any experience in the latest games I've been playing because I haven't really been passing to him ever. The reason I don't is just because I don't really, like, he gets average experience every game. I don't really need to focus on him, but it would be nice for him to have higher stats, so I figured I would just involve him in this passing. But anyways, I believe this game's already decided. I don't see a way for them to come back. I mean, they could, but they won't. Like, they won't score a goal this game. It might be time to look for a new goalie, though. I think Noiguado's gotten behind in terms of stats. Perfect replacement would be Nimruk, but he's obviously not available. Dude, is this... Did his pants not have... Is his ass hanging out? What the hell? I think his ass is hanging out. Oh, what happened? What is going on with you, man? No speed increase. Endurance up. Yeah, she generally has all of her stats go up. I don't care about Guado. Still has high risk on, so I don't foresee any problems. And it's a lot of the same stuff. We're going to be passing to Mafuri to get her up. Looks like Rope and Mafuri reach level 50, which is halfway to 99, which is good. I believe 9,999 experience was the limit, though. I mean, I don't think that it's super easy to reach. I've always believed it was the limit. I might be wrong with that. I might be much closer than I believe. Maybe it's 4,000, but still kind of have my doubts. Huh. This is going to be very interesting. Mostly because the way they're playing, they're coming at me. There's no way I can pass to Mafuri without getting her encountered. And the goal with this passing, though, is to get as little encounters as possible. Mostly because they waste your time. I mean, they don't waste... I'll rephrase that. They don't waste game time because you can just get tackled if you're Mafuri. But they waste recording time and personal time. Like, if you're playing continuous games in a row, continuously, just like, herpa derpa derpa, I'm going to play 10 games today. And just keep on playing to get my stats up. You having to stop and break is going to waste a lot of time, and you're going to be behind your second game you want to play that day. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I like how I'm asking questions. Does that make sense? Tell me now. Anyway, yeah, like, oh, this is a good example. Like, she gets tackled. Great. But that was about 10 seconds lost. And the worst thing now is Lina's on the back. So she's going to come back around and encounter Mafuri again, which is not going to be good. We cannot have that happen multiple times because all we're going to do is just tackle forever. Looks like he's going to get encountered, but it's worth it. Mostly because I'm trying to get people off Mafuri because she's the one I want to get stats up on the most. She is the most important. Muy importante. Man, I'm not having good luck at all. I'll pass to Titus and see what I can do here. He's got 63 speed. If Blappa screws up, which he won't, unfortunately. Man, yeah, I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm sorry. This is not going well. This is not how I expected it to go. Either way, they're not going to win. 2 minutes left, and those are fast minutes. There's no way they're going to be able to beat us. Looks like they're pulling back, which is good. We might have a pretty relaxing minute left of just passing. I'd prefer that because I don't like dealing with all their crap where they're like, oh, I'm gonna like counter you, miss, and counter you, miss. It's very constant with what they do. Yeah, getting close like this is also really recommended because it lowers the distance you have to throw, which means you can get more passes in, which is always good. I did a whole video on this before. I might do another video on this channel just to demonstrate, because the last one I made was not very good quality in terms of visual. Like the camera I was using was just a camera pointing at a TV, which obviously looks a lot worse than these ones do. And that's it. That is game. Game 1 of the Jecht Shot goal. Looks like we might have gotten rope up. Yep, we did. To 51. It's passenger. I hope he doesn't flatline. Looks like he might be flatlining in terms of stats gained. Vixen. No one cares. Oh, Bhed Psychs. The Luke goers. Dang. Looks like we're actually going to be facing the Ronso Fangs now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed playing it because